Hey guys, what is up? It is Snowflake here, and welcome to episode 3 of Snow Day at the Wheel, where so far I'm steering us definitely in the wrong direction. As last episode, we had a pretty bad end to pre-season. We lost to Motherwell, we drew with Galatasaray. I wasn't too upset about that, as of course Galatasaray are my other favourite team. And we lost our first game of the season with a really poor performance against Brighton. And it certainly doesn't get any easier in this episode, as we start off at home to Liverpool, then we go to Chelsea, and then a little easier at the end where we're at home to Norwich. But this could be quite a bad start to the season, but I'm certainly hoping not. Yeah. Yep, Morpay scored the goal to put us away for Brighton. Extreme physicality and unnecessarily aggressive attitude. I'm not bothered by it, and neither are the players. Trying to make me feel bad. Ooh, City drew with Bournemouth. Good stuff. And Arsenal beat Leicester 2-1. So we start the season off in the relegation. I guess there's still other teams to play, so it's quite feasible that we... What? Wow, Graham Potter throwing some serious shade. He's already saying that I'll be fired if I don't change United's playing style. I've had one official match. That is very rude. Watch what happens at Old Trafford, yeah, when Brian come visit. We'll see what happens. Yeah, so Rashford was our best player with 6.7, but Pogba 5.9. He had a really poor game. Oh, Tottenham held to a draw by Southampton. That's good. And Wolves managing to beat Burnley 4-1. So, okay, we don't start the season in the relegation zone. We're just above it, as Burnley lost by 3 goals. It's hardly something to celebrate, is it? I guess. Oh, Memphis Depay almost making his 90th appearance for Lyon, which will give us some cash. Anyone who's not fit can play for the youngsters, I suppose. Oh, Aidan Barlow scored his first Tromso goal. How good is Barlow in this game? Not very. Okay. Happy for him anyway. Maybe we can get some money off of him. And finally, West Ham beating Palace 3-2 despite going down to 10 men. Bourigeaud doing well as a centre mid. He can now play there well. Good for him. James' groin strain out for 1 to 3 days. Yeah, okay, that's not too bad. I've got all the other injuries we had. So Martial, Lindelof and Ivanovic are all coming back soon. Bailly and Fosu Mensah are injured by default at the start of the game, so that's fine. Carabao Cup. Too early in the competition for me to care. Fred has twisted his knee. He's out for 4 to 7 days. Another injury, so I think he'll miss the Liverpool game for sure. Not that he probably would have played anyway. Let's see how our under-23s played against Hull. Hull free kick just after half time. Bonds swings it in. There's a scramble in the box and is tapped in by Jordan Hickey. Unfortunate name. Twanzebe now finds Mata straight away. Mata with a cross to the back post. Chong heads it down for Mella. Shots blocked and Chong goes for it, but it hits it wide. Here is Mella. Made his Europa League debut IRL recently. His shot's blocked though. He plays it back to Mata. He has 2 shots blocked, the second of which goes out for a corner. Kalani plays a long ball from a free kick and finds Mella through on goal, but it's saved by Mannion, and Hull escape that one. Now they have a throw with Olsen. Gets it back from Jones. I remember Martin Olsen. Olsen's cross. Poor touch by Fred. Just gifts the ball to Okoro, and Nick Okoro makes it 2-0 to Hull. A poor throw by Uddinston, picked up by Traore. Traore from distance off the post. And yeah, looks like Hull about to get the win. Hines with a corner. Header goes well wide and Burijo will clear it. Here is Mella holding the ball up in the box. He manages to cut it back to Mata. His shot saved. Mella with a rebound straight to the goalkeeper, but he was offside anyway. And yeah, we take a 2-0 defeat to Hull. I can see Fred's performance wasn't very good. Of course, he did give away the ball for the second goal. Not very encouraging signs. He did get that injury anyway, so. Okay, some more Carabao Cup. Ooh, Januzaj's gone. Liverpool. Right, I think I already knew that. Wouldn't that be funny? We play against Adnan Januzaj at Liverpool and he somehow scores like the winner or something. Oh dear. Wan-Bissaka thigh strain, 3 to 4 weeks out. Not good. Oh, Twanzebe pulled thigh, 6 to 10 days. Injuries piling up ahead of 2 of the toughest matches of the season. How much money do we have? 27 mil. Okay. Mark Roca. Alright, let's see. I know it's outside the transfer window, but there could be opportunities to do some business here. Some youngsters here as well, that could be good. Oh, can't get him. Oh, we can approach to sign this guy, Dennis Borkowski from Leipzig, for a little bit of compensation. But I forgot we're poor, and we can't give anyone what they want. Okay. Couple of Celtic players, and we're done. Let's see who comes back to us. Okay, some Europa League games. These are qualifiers. I guess we'll also find out who's in our group as well. Oh look, Ryan Giggs saying how much he remembers how we used to play Liverpool and how we used to beat them, and now we get 0-0 draws. Van Dijk key for Liverpool, huh? Who would have thought? Okay, let's go from cautious to positive, I guess. Shoot on sight. I guess we're not going to get the ball in good positions probably. Discourage players from getting stuck in. Can't afford. Lindelof's back from his injury. Yeah, good like that. Carrick, no pressure. Nope. And nope. Okay, Friday match, Watford v Arsenal, and it's Aubameyang with a goal as Arsenal get 2 wins out of 2. Training, McTominay doing the best. Doing the worst, Burajod. Sad when a player you sign doesn't train properly. Okay, we can afford that. Christoph Kramer for 26.5 mil. Kalu 5 mil, sure. And De Silvestri, okay. Okay, Kramer. Yep. Saw that coming. Kalu. Yep, De Silvestri. Okay, and we'll take on Liverpool. Oh, Deji Satona signs a new contract. Don't know why we offered him a contract, he's not very good. Krasnodar loan offer for Matic. 300k a month. Only 20% of his wages, and we need 50. Okay, fine, reject. Now can we face Liverpool? Oh, that's a new one. Hold on, let's watch for highlights. So under 18s taking on Middlesbrough. So Cornet with a long ball for Borough. Win with a turn. Win cuts inside and Win scores. Stephen Wynn gives Borough the lead after less. Cornet back to Reed. His long ball finds Wynn. Wynn gets in the box and shoots again, but this time off the bar. 2 minutes in and they haven't been able to contain him. Cornet back to Reed. His long ball finds Wynn on the left. This time he crosses it. Header by Burrell just over the bar. Here is Emeran on the left for us. I remember him playing a couple of pre-season games. Pulls it back to McCann on a 30-yard volley. And it's almost gone in. That would have been something special. Dodgson back to Beiger. Beiger's long ball. And now Emeran's through on goal for us. Can Emeran equalise? Yes, he can. Noah Emeran ties it up for the youngsters. Now Essien's throw for them. Hopefully not Michael Essien. His cross finds Wynn at the back post and Wynn taps it in. His second to give Borough back the lead. Stevenson's throw to Cornet. Back to Stevenson. Cornet goes for the cross. It falls kindly for Wills, but his shot is blocked by Beiger. Now Stanley back to Denham for us. Long ball over the top and Emeran is through again. A chance for his second, but he gets the finish horribly wrong and puts it well wide. And yeah, we take the 2-1 defeat. However, our under-18 manager has strongly recommended Lucas Beiger to be promoted to the under-23 squad. This is the first time I've ever seen this happen in a Football Manager game. Following a match that the players have been recommended to him. Sure, let's do it. Let's give the dude a promotion. And then we worry about Liverpool. Let's go with you, Colin Little. So 2 changes from a side that lost to Brighton. Wan-Bissaka's injury forces us to start with Dalot at right back, and Dan James will also replace Lingard on the right of midfield. See what Liverpool line up with. So they got Adrian in goal, Alexander-Arnold, Gomez, Van Dijk and Robertson at the back, Henderson and Wijnaldum holding, with Salah, Lallana and Mane supporting Firmino up front. With Lonergan, Matip, ex-United player Januzaj is on the bench, Milik, Milner, Bernat and Origi on the bench. Yeah, can't say I'm not nervous after the way last episode went, but hopefully we can step it up against tougher opposition as United in real life have been doing this season. It's a good tackle already by Dalot on Mane. This is going to be a big test for him. Robertson's throw to Wijnaldum. I don't even know if this is a highlight actually. Wijnaldum with a long ball, Shorvo heads it away. Yeah, that's fine. No, nothing gained from there for Liverpool. Throw in for us now. Dalot to take. Mascherano, I forgot, is against his old club. This is going to be interesting. Dalot's cross. Gomez heads it away. Shaw picks it up on the other side. Shaw plays it low to Rashford, and Rashford slices the shot well wide. There was a decent chance. Liverpool corner, Salah to take. Over everyone's heads, Firmino plays it back across goal. And here's Salah, cuts inside, and Mo Salah scores after just under 8 minutes. Allowed to cut inside. De Gea maybe could have done better at his near post. The commentary is certainly blaming him for it. Yeah, that's not good. Dalot gets it back from Jones. Plays it back to De Gea. Here's Maguire to Shaw. And Rashford to Pogba. Back to Rashford. And Rashford plays it to Martial, who might have a chance. Gets into the box. Martial gets a little bit of space, but it's a weak effort straight at Adrian. Robertson now to Mane. Good tackle by Dalot. Dalot clears. And Martial with a brilliant turn to get past Van Dijk. Martial's on his own here, but he doesn't need help. He's trying to go on his own, but Liverpool have won it back. Not sure if Martial actually had a shot there. I think the highlights continuing, so I'll assume no. Adrian, okay. Now I assume yes. Ooh, injury for Robertson. Foot injury, and he's being replaced by Bernat. He'll take the throw now for Liverpool to Mane. Gets it back, Ronaldo to Bernat. Henderson. Mane, Wijnaldum. Mane to Henderson. Gets it back from Wijnaldum. Good ball out wide to Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold's cross. Mane's header off a crossbar. And the clearance almost bounced very kindly for Liverpool. We get it away in the end. Mane unlucky to hit the crossbar on that one. Okay, Bernat free kick now from the right for Liverpool. He's played it low to Mane. Back out to Bernat. Goes for the cross. Shaw's header away. Go behind for a corner. Not sure what the highlight of that was, but okay, Liverpool corner. Bernat again to take it. McTominay will head it away. Here's Van Dijk. Oh, take a good tackle by Martial. Surprising, but Liverpool keep the ball. Here is the goal scorer Salah. Back to Trent. Henderson. Alexander-Arnold again. Henderson goes for a cross, and Mane's there at the back post from a tight goal. This time De Gea covers his near post. Salah now with a free kick for Liverpool. He's gone for goal, and he's put that one wide. Pretty much mostly Liverpool so far. Although that's not surprising in a United-Liverpool game these days. As much as I hate to admit it. Jones plays a free kick now out wide for James, who's been very quiet. But he beats his man. Can he find a cross? He'll play it back to Dalot. And he finds McTominay on the edge of the box. It's blocked. It comes back to him, but it's tipped over by Adrian. Unlucky there for Scott McTominay. Shaw now with a corner. Header away by Gomez. Mascherano plays it back to Rashford. That's enough of that. 3 minutes added on. The Liverpool corner right on half time here. Salah to take it. Headed away by Pogba. And James with a clearance to Martial. I'm surprised the half-time whistle hasn't gone, but we'll take it. Anthony Martial is on the break and he's through on goal. Oh, it was almost like his debut goal against Liverpool, where he beats a defender and side-foots it into the far corner, but he puts it wide, and we're down 1-0 at the break thanks to Salah's goal. Actually hasn't been too bad of a performance, but we are losing. That's not good. Yeah, I'm not too happy. And Liverpool have taken off Salah at half-time and brought on Adnan Januzaj. How about that? I don't know if Jurgen Klopp's trying to be funny or he's trying to rub it in our faces. I don't know. That's how I'm taking it. And now Januzaj taking a free kick from the right. Van Dijk with a flick on, but De Gea makes the catch. I really don't want him to score. I don't have anything against Januzaj in real life. I mean, he wasn't as good as we thought he was. That's fine. Meanwhile, Martial hits it well wide. He wasn't as good a player as we thought he was when he first broke through. I don't begrudge him for that, but in game he's joined Liverpool, so I hate him in game. And Shaw heads that down to Martial, who's been really dangerous so far. Gets all the way into the box, shoots from a tight angle, and Alisson saves, and Gomez I thought was going to dribble that into his own net for a second. He doesn't. We have a throw. Dalot back from Mascherano. In comes the cross. Gomez clears, and now it's Firmino. Liverpool might be able to break. Back to Wijnaldum. Here is Henderson to Lallana. Now Januzaj. Alexander-Arnold gives it back to him. Henderson. Wijnaldum out to Bernat. Bernat into the box and shoots, but it's a good block by Dalot. From what I've seen, he's had a pretty good game defensively. He's made a few tackles and interceptions. Bernat's throw gets it back from Wijnaldum. Goes for a deep cross, and De Gea has to punch, but he does so well. McTominay heads it on, and Liverpool get themselves another throw. Okay, Pogba now with a free kick for us. He whips it in. It's Harry Maguire with the header, but Adrian makes the save, and we'll have a corner. I think we've been the better team in this second half. It's been a very good start. Shaw with a corner. Van Dijk and Firmino headed away. Comes out to Rashford. Rashford now down the right. Can he get a cross in? He tries to, but it's a poor effort and it goes straight out for a goal kick. Now Bernat's throw to Wijnaldum. He goes long down the line. Mascherano cuts it out and his clearance finds McTominay. This could be a counter for us. McTominay though with a poor pass back to Jones, and Firmino cuts it out. Finds Mane. Mane with the effort. Tipped over by De Gea. A bit sloppy there. Combination of McTominay and Jones. Januzaj now with a corner. McTominay heads it away. Lallana back out to Januzaj. Here's Van Dijk. Wijnaldum to Lallana. Henderson clips it. Januzaj heads it into the box. Jones though heads it away, and James will smash it clear. Now free kick for Liverpool. Januzaj plays it short to Mane. Mane gets into the box. His shot's blocked, and Pogba will clear. Liverpool starting to get back into the game, or back into the half rather. 20 minutes to go. Still 1-0 to Liverpool. Come on. Shaw's throw to Maguire. Now Rashford. Back to Shaw. Shaw goes long looking for Martial, but Gomez wins the header and gets it back from Wijnaldum. Januzaj down the line for Alexander-Arnold. He beats his man. Cross finds Firmino, turns and shoots, but what a save by De Gea to keep us in the game at 1-0. But that was close. Januzaj with a corner. Someone's gone down in the blocks, and it is a penalty. But it's going to go to VAR. Rashford with a foul on Wijnaldum, and it has been given. Oh dear. Alexander-Arnold with the penalty, and De Gea guesses right, but he can't keep it out. I swear I have the worst luck with penalties in this game. Never score any, always concede them all. And Liverpool go 2-0 up. It's looking like we're heading for defeat. Matip now on for Alexander-Arnold as Liverpool's last change. Dallow's thrown out to Martial. Now James. James with the cross, but Januzaj easily intercepts, and Van Dijk will clear it, and Firmino is now on his own up top. Comes inside. In the end, it's a good block by Mascherano. And we've won a goal kick thanks to Mascherano. Seems to be trying harder than some of the actual United fans in this team. Now Januzaj with another corner. Maguire heads it away. Firmino on the left. Back to Van Dijk. Wijnaldum tackled by Pogba. Might be able to break, but Januzaj intercepts Pogba's pass. Ex-teammates, of course. Matip goes long. Januzaj flicks it on to Lallana. Lallana with a cross. Firmino with a header off the crossbar, and the rebound falls to him. He heads it in. It's 3-0 to Liverpool. And it's another miserable day for us. Januzaj's corner now, 2 minutes left. Mascherano heads it away. It comes out to Wijnaldum. Mane's shot is blocked and James clears. Just want the game to end now. Gomez's throw. Henderson. Back to Gomez. Switches it to Bernat. Bernat's shot, and De Gea makes a save this time. 2 minutes of added time. Hopefully we'll get put out of our misery. Yeah, probably. Oh dear. Fans are not going to like me now. It's 2 Premier League games, 2 defeats. I don't even think there's time to sub off De Gea. Look at that horrible rating. 4.6. Have I ever seen a performance that bad in Football Manager? I don't think I have. If there's time, I'll bring on Bauman just for the sake of it, but I don't think there will be. Oh, well, no, there won't be, because the full-time whistle goes. Liverpool win 3-0. Salah, Alexander-Arnold's penalty after Rashford had brought down Wijnaldum, and Firmino with the goals. Henderson, man of the match. David De Gea with a horrific performance. Yeah, it's disappointing. Oh man, the fans are going to be absolutely furious. And next up we've got Chelsea away as well. They ain't going to be any better. Eric Gutierrez, Yanam Villa, who's played in the Prem before. Carrick feels terrible because we lost. Don't blame him. Look, Mascherano's happy with that. He didn't want to lose that game. He was one of the better players, wasn't he? Yeah, 6.7. Him, James and Rashford, even though Rashford gave away a penalty, were our best players. Okay, so Everton beat Burnley. So we're no longer bottom, hooray. Palace draw with Southampton, Newcastle draw with West Ham. Interesting in the Palace-Southampton game, both Ward and Ward-Prowse scoring. I just love noticing little things like that. City win 3-0 at Norwich. And Tottenham held by Brighton, who had beaten us earlier. Late equaliser there by Montoya. And we get a 0 thanks to Memphis Depay playing some matches for Lyon. Okay, players for the under 23s. Anyone who ain't fit can come get it. Okay, Galatasaray drawing. Let's see, Sheffield United beat Chelsea 2-0. Nice. Love to see that. Especially since Chelsea are playing us next. And Leicester beat Wolves 2-1. Okay, Ivanovic has come back from his injury. Okay, Dylan Levitt set up 2 goals as Swansea beat Stevenage. Interesting. Okay, our under 18s are with Liverpool, Borough and Reading, sure. Can't quite afford that. And Villa beat Bournemouth 2-1 away. So that's 2 out of 2 for Villa. And let's watch our under 23s against West Ham. They've got some first team players in there too. Here's one of them, Antonio. To Johnson. Johnson with a deep cross. Lindelof heads it away as far as Snodgrass. Ajeti shoots, but Romero makes a good save. Antonio's throw gets it back from Lewis. Goes for the cross. Ajeti with a flick, but it goes wide. Kovalenko to Laird. who I quite like in real life. Laird sets up Matic on the edge of the box, and Matic off the crossbar and out for a goal kick. Don't know how it bounced sideways. Now West Ham with a penalty. Snodgrass saved by Sergio Romero. Awesome. Guess our under-23s have luck with penalties, just never the first team. Hannam's cross headed away by Young as far as Antonio. Lewis shoots, and this time, after saving the penalty, Romero fumbles it. Alfie Lewis gives West Ham the lead. Snodgrass with a corner now. Ajeti heads it over. Here is Ibu Sissoko, Megici, Hannam. Back to Megici. Great ball by Megici to find Ajeti, but the shot is straight at Romero. Now Traore to Elanga. Now Laird to Pereira. Pereira from distance, straight at Roberto. And that's it. A 1-0 defeat to West Ham. Okay, injury update. So, Fred out for one more day, so he should be back for Chelsea game. Maybe Twanzebe as well. Wan-Bissaka's still a little while. Beckham singles out Jorginho. Lampard has a plan for Ivanovic, his old teammate. Wow. I guess he probably could play, considering the Wan-Bissaka injury. Okay, display positive. Focus play down the left. Yeah, definitely much better on the left in real life. Our right wingers, not very consistent. Let's see if we can get the red card machine Morelos. Deji Saturna, shin splints, 45 weeks. He's that guy that signed a contract that I didn't really care much about. Okay, some more scout reports. Ooh, Bakayoko's expensive. Okay. So United v Chelsea on the Friday. Wait, 16th versus 18th place, and it's Chelsea v Man United. How about that? For a weird matchup. Go on, Fetis, it's all you. Okay, so 2 changes then to the team that got smacked by Liverpool. So Victor Lindelof, now pretty much fully fit, comes back in for Phil Jones. Lingard replaces Rashford. Lingard will go to the right and James will start on the left. And yeah, that's pretty much it. See what Chelsea have got. They have got Kepa in goal, Tomori, Christensen, Rudiger and Emerson at the back, Kovacic and Kante holding, Willian, Mount and Pedro playing behind Olivier Giroud, with Caballero, Alonso, Jorginho, Abraham, Barkley, Zuma and Batshuayi on the bench. There's a couple of people I'm happy to see on the bench, although Giroud always tends to do well against United, so him starting might be a bit of a problem. And Chelsea kick us off. Let's not make it 3 losses out of 3. I beg. Kovacic has a shot blocked there by Lindelof. Keeps the ball though. As well to tackle Tomori. Cool, now highlight maybe for us is Rudiger though with a tackle on Martial. And he clears it and no one's near Giroud, so he's just able to bring it down and play it back to Kovacic. Makes the run forward. Very good run. All the way down to the left. Pays it all the way back to Emerson. Here's Willian to Giroud and Tomori. Fortunately hits that one well wide. And here's the guy you'd probably want to be shooting. Oh, he did score a really good goal earlier this season, right? Anyway, Mount with a corner. McTominay heads it away as far as Kovacic. Mount cuts inside. Mount fires wide. And it's been all Chelsea in the first 5 minutes. Now Mount with a free kick. Oof, just wide of the far post. I think De Gea had it covered. Though I'd hesitate to say that after the Liverpool game. De Gea finds James with a goal kick. James now turns and goes. We'll go back to Shaw though. Mascherano. It's a good switch. Finds Lingard on the right. Lingard finds McTominay in the box. And Rudiger makes a good tackle, but it almost creeps in. And Kepa actually has to make a fingertip save to prevent the own goal. Shaw's corner. Willian heads it away. Here's Lingard. And he loses it to Willian. Chelsea throw. Tomori. Shaw whacks it away. Martial chooses to ignore the ball, so Christensen gets it uncontested. Long ball by Christensen. Shaw lets it go. Willian with a good chance, but he blazes it wide. Not enough fight really from some of these players. Mount now with a free kick. Christensen unmarked. The ball was able to bounce in the box and find an unmarked Christensen, but fortunately he hits it wide. Chelsea won't believe they're not in front. 12 shots to our 0. Okay, Chelsea throw. Tomori to Kovacic. Brings it forwards, back to Tomori. He switches it to Emerson. Emerson gets into the box. Goes for goal. And it's a side netting. Okay, a throw in for us. A rare opportunity. Dalot to Martial. Back to Dalot. He's managed to find Pogba. Pogba finds Shaw. Shaw pulls it back to James. James across to Martial. But it's blocked by Rudiger. And Chelsea will clear. And that will be half time. 0-0. Very undeserved from our part. But yeah, 0-0. Hopefully we'll play a lot better after half time. Yeah, give the fans their money's worth, but no pressure on McTominay. He was passionate about that for some reason. Okay, Mount was off, or Kovacic was offside. That's fine. Chelsea with another throw on the right. Tomori to Kovacic. He finds Kante. Now Emerson gets into the box. Oh, that's a really poor shot. I assume that was a shot. Half an hour to go. It's been a pretty boring second half. But De Gea now with the goal kick. Emerson's header straight to McTominay. Dalot, Mascherano tries to chip it forward. Emerson heads it away. Lingard back to Dalot. That's a poor pass though, and Kante cuts it out. But Mascherano wins it off Giroud. Pogba finds Martial. Martial tries to squeeze himself a chance, but Chelsea get 2 or 3 defenders behind it, and Rudiger forced to clear it. And Christensen with a free kick to Kovacic. He goes long, and now here's Willian through on goal. Willian, De Gea though with a save. Dalot under very little pressure heads it behind for a corner. Mount will take. Header away by Mascherano as far as Pedro. Now Mount, but his cross is blocked. Yellow card for Lingard. Now free kick for Chelsea. Mount whips it in from the left. Pedro's header. It's come to Giroud. Blocked by Pogba, who gets it away. Good defending by Paul Pogba. Chelsea throw. Tomori to Christensen. Back to Tomori. Poor pass to the middle of McTominay. intercepts it, finds Lingard, and Lingard goes past Emerson. Can we snatch a goal here? Lingard's cross, Christensen heads it away as far as Martial. Now Shaw, down the line for James. James with a cross, Emerson heads it away, it's come out to Dalot. Gets it back from McTominay and shoots. But it's straight at Kepa. Not quite Dalot's forte. But it's a shot on target. Nice stuff. Remind me that we're having long range shots. Christensen gets himself a yellow. And Barkley replaces Mount. Now Pogba with a free kick for us from the right. Good delivery and it's headed in. Victor Lindelof with 10 minutes to go may have just snatched us a very undeserved victory against Chelsea. And wow. Awesome. Alonso and Abraham come on straight away for Chelsea for Emerson and Giroud. Pogba is booked, but we might be about to take the win here. Let me not speak too soon, but McTominay with a great tackle on Kante. Now Pogba, Mascherano to James. First time ball over the top. Martial's through. Martial tipped over by Kepa. Alright, now I'm starting to feel the energy. Mascherano on the corner. Header away by Alonso. Okay. Chelsea throw Tomori to Barkley. Well, Barkley turns past two players there and finds Abraham. Chance for Abraham, but it's straight at the keeper. Pedro scores the rebound. I mean, Abraham should really have scored, but Pedro really couldn't miss. And Chelsea get an equaliser. Spoke too soon. I really thought the game would let me have that one. And it's still not over. Tomori plays the free kick short to Kovacic. Back to Tomori. Cross blocked for a corner. 3 minutes added on. Okay, that was all there was to that. And it's James now running down the left. Rudiger's tackle. It's a throw. Why not extended? Okay. It seems to be showing a lot more than it normally would. Anyway, Shaw will take. To Martial. Back to Shaw. Cross blocked. Another throw. This is actually a highlight. Shaw with another throw. Taking his time. Pogba flicks it on, but Tomori clears. That wasn't a highlight, the hell. Alonso now with a throw. Kante. Barkley, surely offside. Not given. Cross cleared though by James and Martial now. It's 1 against 2, but Martial will take them on. And Martial goes for goal, but Kepa makes the save. He did well to make his own chance, but he couldn't quite finish it. Lindelof sends that down the line for Martial, but Pedro, back defending, will get there. Yeah, this might be the last bit of the game. Maybe one last attack. No, Kante getting his revenge on McTominay for that earlier tackle. Pedro with a low cross. Maguire clears it though. Willian, Shaw with a tackle. Please blow the whistle, ref. Oh, Kante with a header from Tomori's cross. It was a free header, but De Gea thankfully catches it. And that should be it, ref. There we go. So we probably didn't even deserve a draw at the end, but it still really hurts. Victor Lindelof looked to have headed in the winner, but Pedro scored the rebound from Abraham's shot to get Chelsea a point, but at least it's not 3 defeats in a row. Daniel James picking up the Man of the Match award, and the worst player goes to Olivier Giroud. Okay, yep, sympathise with the team because of the last minute goal. Oh, we have to pay Southampton 1 million if Shaw plays 5 more games. Well, that's almost definitely going to happen. Training for the week, McTominay top once again. Romero though at the bottom this week. Okay, so one more match then against Norwich at home. Hopefully we'll finally get ourselves a win. Yep, James played well. Okay, let's see what the rest of the Premier League has to offer. Liverpool smacking up Southampton. Lallana scoring 2 against his old team. And our under-18s played against Wolves. Let's watch them for a bit. Hardley to Stanley. Here is Mejbri, who played a bit in pre-season. Mejbri from distance, just over the bar. Wellens is header forward, picked up by Kundl. Long ball by Kundl, finds Bugarin, but the shot is blocked by Fish. Here's Wellens. Down the line for Emeran. Finds Mejbri. Here's Haygarth with a long shot. And it's off the bar again. Another off the bar and sideways shot. Stanley to Mejbri. Back to Stanley. Sets up Haygarth on the edge of the box. And this time he goes in despite O'Shaughnessy trying to save it. Max Haygarth gives us the lead. Harvey Neville with the long ball. Taylor's header away. Here's Mesha. Pulls it back to Haygarth. Saved by the keeper. Hardley's clearance as far as Scott. Perry goes long for Kundl. Kundl's cross finds Bugarin, but it's blocked. And Hardley gets it away. Now Mejbri's corner for us. Fish with a header over the bar. Leaping like a salmon to meet that. Mesha to Neville. Neville's long ball. Estrada heads it away. As far as Mejbri, his shot's blocked. And that's it. So Max Haygarth gives us the win. Carrying on. Ooh, release clause. 21.5 million, sure. So Franco Vazquez. Cristiano Piccini. And Christos Albanis. Okay. Jose Arnaiz and Alex Carbonell. Why not? West Ham beat Everton away. Leicester held by Sheffield United. Norwich smashed Brighton 4-1. Watford beat Aston Villa 4-2. So what does that mean? Liverpool, Arsenal and City, or Tottenham and Newcastle, still unbeaten as well. Tottenham beat Bournemouth 1-0, late winner by Ndombele. Okay, the Boca, no. Blanco, maybe. No. Okay, and Yusuf and Nasiri maybe. Deja and Kulusevski. Yep, never mind. Okay, on the 23 match. Let's make everyone fit. Bogdan Planic. Okay, let's see. Okay, Hazabay. Oh, Arsenal lose 1-0 at home to 10 men Burnley, thanks to Chris Wood. City beat Wolves 1-0. Newcastle smack up Palace 5-1. Hat-trick there for Moto. So we're playing a Norwich team that's just beat Brighton 4-1, who beat us 1-0. Nice. Gonna get battered. So Rojo, bruised ribs, 1 to 3 days. Not too big a deal. Looks like Wan-Bissaka won't be back until the next episode. Let's watch our under-23s against Swansea. Okay, free kick, Chong to take. And it's a good save by Mulder in goal. Unlucky there. It's another Chong free kick. He's got a bit of a knock. Puts in the cross. Twanzebe's header blocked, and Galbraith's effort is straight at Mulder. He made his first team debut in real life recently. Galbraith to Gomez. Gomez's cross, header away by Cooper as far as Fred. And his long shot is blocked. He'll go out for a throw. Santa Maria now on the corner. Mellor's header, but easily cleared. Now Dyer for Swansea. Deep cross. Dander's header is just wide. Dander now with a free kick. Off the crossbar. Comes out to De Boer. Is Dyer. Nope, that's it. Ramazani now on the left. I think he played in that game as well. Intestana pulls it back to Gomez. Gomez fires wide. Fred forward for Ramazani. Ramazani sets up Fred on the edge of the box, but Fred puts it wide. And yeah, 0-0. In the end, our best player being Santa Maria, the dude that I signed. Okay, Carabao Cup. Let's see what happened to the Prem team. So Villa come back from behind to beat Palace, even though Benteke scored against his old team. Brighton knocked out on penalties by Cheltenham. Newcastle needed penalties to beat Huddersfield. Burnley beat Rochdale. Everton beat Scunthorpe, Cenk Tosun scoring both, and Watford beat QPR. Okay, Phil Jones has not been called up for England. That's not a surprise in real life, but I guess in the game maybe it is. Who has been called up though? Well, Sanchez, who's out on loan for Chile. Greenwood for England under-21s. Galbraith and Dermot Mee for the Northern Ireland under-21s. Elanga and Guadagno for Sweden under-21s. Rashford, Maguire and Shaw for England. Gomez, Williams, who's out on loan, and Laird for the under-20s, and Lindelof for Sweden. See what happens in the rest of the Carabao Cup. So Bournemouth beat Cambridge. Norwich knocked out on penalties by Derby just before they face us. That's good news. Leicester beat Morecambe. Sheffield United beat Rotherham. West Ham need penalties to beat Southampton. And we get 2.6 million since Inter Milan reached the group stage of the Champions League from Lukaku's transfer. Some free money right there. Our scout has started the coaching course. Carabao Cup third round. Let's see. No all Premier League ties so far, so I'm getting a bit worried. Everton v Newcastle, there's one. Sheffield United v West Ham. Okay, so avoid Chelsea, and I think I'm okay with it. Okay, Gillingham away, we'll take that. Definitely, that's probably the best you could have hoped for. And Villa, Chelsea, Bournemouth and Watford draw each other. Okay, some more call-ups. So Brian Ibrahimi, who I signed, called up to the Albania under-21s. Matej Kovar for the Czech under-21s. Lucas Bajga for Poland under-21s. Okay, all of these are under-21s. Dalot for Portugal. Hamilton for Scotland. Wojciech for Slovakia and Levitt for Wales. Under-20s, Mejbri for France. Under-19s, Gallagher Allison for Scotland. First team, McTominay for Scotland, Kovalenko for Ukraine, James for Wales, Ivanovic and Matic for Serbia, Pogba and Martial for France, Martial, and De Gea for Spain. Another 2.5 mil for qualifying for the group stage. Good stuff. Okay, and the 23 match. Attacking. Get stuck in. Cool. Now I guess we've got the Europa League group stage draw. Okay, let's get through the first teams. We don't want PSV, Mönchengladbach or Braga. We've got Mönchengladbach, okay, that's not great. Who do we want to avoid? Frankfurt, Feyenoord, Getafe, Saint Etienne, I guess. We get Getafe. Okay, so this ain't the easiest Europa League group ever. Rennes and Strasbourg, I suppose, teams to avoid from the fourth pot. We get Alexandria from Ukraine. That's good, I guess. Alright, so a kind of tough group as far as the Europa League goes, with Mönchengladbach and Getafe in it, but we should make it through that. Chelsea beat West Ham thanks to Kante. Oh man, we're in a relegation zone at the moment. This is definitely not going well. McTominay great in training again. Baumann not doing well. Seems like a trend of the goalkeepers not doing well in training. Guess they don't think they'll ever dislodge De Gea, and they're probably right. Nice. Good job by Galatasaray. Press conference ahead of the Europa League draw. Looking forward to it. Confident. Yeah, I suppose it was a good draw. Can Mönchengladbach challenge again? Sure. The only, well, Arsenal's group, Apoel, AEK and Strasbourg. I didn't even look at the other groups, to be honest. I'll have a look after this. Are Mönchengladbach your toughest opponents? I guess so. Let's have a look at the other Europa League groups. Look at that for a group. Astana, Karabakh, Sheriff Tiraspol and Olympiacos. Jeez. It's not a very strong group at all. That one's a tough one. Sevilla, Rennes, Braga and Wolves. That looks difficult. Okay, let's look at the under-23s against Newcastle. Here is Mengi with a really poor touch. Toure takes it off him. And here's Allen for Newcastle. Good block by Traore. Scott's corner. Headed across by Francelet and Burijo and O'Connor. Between them it goes out for a goal kick. Scott's corner. Francelet heads it over. Sounds like Verbeek Lacazette. Scott's corner. And Francelet heads it over from point blank range. All Newcastle so far. Now Ivanovic with a throw for us. Chong goes for goal. Good save by Elliott. Sangare to Fernandez. Toure, Longello. Early cross. Grant spills it at the feet of Thomas Allen and Newcastle take the lead. Really bad by Lee Grant. Call back to Sangare. Sangare finds Longello with a pass. Longello's cross. Allen's header. Straight at Grant. Barrett's throw. Here is Allen. Back to Barrett. Barrett's cross, and wide open is Charman. And Luke Charman makes it 2-0. And yeah, very easy win for Newcastle. We were poor. Okay, our under-18s played against Sunderland as well. Let's watch that. So Stanley with the corner. Armstrong heads it away. This is less than a minute in. Stanley's cross. Hugoworth heads it over. Armstrong's clearance. Denham heads it away. Haygarth. McCann with a long ball. Chance for Hugoworth, but he smacks it over. McCann back to Dodgson. Dodgson over the top. Hugoworth turns around Bruce. Chance here for Hugoworth, and he puts it into the far corner, and we lead after 5 minutes. Haygarth headed to Emeran, back to Haygarth, long ball, Hugoworth through again, and Hugoworth straight at Newman this time. Denham long ball, Hugoworth's through, and Hugoworth saved again by Newman. Should have been 2-0. Now Hugoworth switches it, finds Emeran on the right. Emeran cuts inside, but is straight at Newman. McCann to Haygarth. Long ball, Hugoworth through on goal again. Chance to shoot, and he smacks it in, makes it 2-0. Second of the game there for him. Haygarth back to Hockenhall with a long ball, and once again Hugoworth put through on goal, and he gets his hat trick. Great show by Hugoworth. And yeah, 3-0 win for our youngsters, that's good. And Charlie McCann recommended to move to the under-23 squad. Sure. Liverpool have beaten Tottenham 2-0. Firmino and Gomez with the goals. Villa beat Southampton 2-0. Burnley beat Watford 3-1. Palace smacked Leicester 4-1. Okay, some scouting stuff. Okay, Liam van Gelderen, centre back from Ajax. I'm going to try and sign him. The next Delict potentially. Never mind. I see Emre Mor still has some potential on this game. Belhanda as well. Man United tried to sign him for me on my Galatasaray save, so it's funny that I'm making an inquiry for him now. And for Guli as well. Okay, there we go. City smash Brighton 4-1 away, and then we take on Norwich for the last match of the episode. Whose turn is it now? Let's go with Patrice's squad. That's how we started last game, right? There's not really any changes. Okay, so no changes from the team that drew with Chelsea. Hopefully these guys are... hopefully these guys can sharp like they did in the second half of the Chelsea game at least. So Norwich have got Fairman in goal, Aarons, Godfrey, Closer and Lewis at the back, Amadou and Leitner holding, Roberts, Buendia and Cantwell behind Pukki up front, with Krul, Hanley, Byram, Sabeni, Stiepermann, Zimmerman and Helzer on the bench. Alright. I mean, this has to be a win, given that we've gone 3 games at the start of the season without a win. Like, this is a must-win game. I'm calling it right now. Dalot's cross, James at the back post, just about over the bar. Unlucky there for Dang James. Here comes Lingard to McTominay. Finds Martial. Lingard. That's a poor pass by Lingard straight to Pukki. And now it's Cantwell, but the shot's blocked. Comes to Pukki. And he smacks it wide. Pukki, of course, had that incredible start to the season for Norwich. I think he's died off a little bit since. Pogba now with a free kick for us. Maguire's header. It's bouncing around the box. It falls to James. And Fairman makes a save. Unlucky there. Okay, another Pogba free kick delivered in. Lindelof's header across, and Maguire almost got to that. We've got a corner though. It's going to be Shaw. Pukki heads it away. As far as Lindelof tries to cross it, it's blocked. It'll be another corner. Shaw takes, headed away by Lewis as far as Lingard. Back out to Shaw. And there's a foul. Cantwell brings down Shaw. Pogba will take the free kick. Maguire's header, but somehow Fairman catches it. We're dominating, but we ain't scoring. Set pieces. Surprisingly working well for us, even though we're not quite scoring from all of them. Of course, Lindelof got that one against Chelsea last week. De Gea goes long, but Amadou heads it to Buendia. Pukki's shot from distance is blocked. Not been a great day for McTominay so far, so I think I'm going to bring him off. You know what? Let's give Viktor Kovalenko an opportunity. I think this will be his debut. Not even sure. Yeah, this will be his official debut. So hopefully he can provide us with a spark we need. Now Leitner with a free kick for Norwich. Whips it in and is put in by Closer, but The referee had already blown the whistle for a push on Pogba, so fortunately we escape. Okay, 0-0 at the break. We've been playing much better, but nothing to show for it. We really do need to win this game, so I'm hoping the team can step up. Leitner with a free kick for Norwich. Header away by Maguire. Cantwell to Godfrey. Good tackle by Shaw, and we can break here. Lingard to Martial. Martial turns and goes. Not too much support. But Martial waits and finds James at the back post. But not enough power on the shot, and Fairman can save it. Shaw's injured. We'll bring him off here for Ashley Young. Not a serious injury though, but let's not risk it. Dallow's throw to Martial. Lingard. Mascherano. Pogba. Back to Mascherano. It's a good switch to find James. Back to Mascherano. Here is James. Pogba. James again. Finds Young in some space on the left. Young's cross. Lingard have a back post blocked. Martial tipped over by Fairman. That should have been a goal. But Fairman having the game of his life at the moment. Young's corner. Amadou heads it away. Another chance for Young. Plays it to Lindelof. Young's cross, header away by Closer, but Young has it back. Young drills it across, saved by Fairman, and the ball fortunately ricochets back into his arms. Now for a corner. Young to take. Lewis heads it away as far as Lindelof. Back out to Young. Puts in the cross. Leitner with a weird header away. Kovalenko able to keep it in. Plays it back to James. He finds Martial. He sets up Lingard, and Fairman with another fingertip save to stop us from taking the lead. Young's corner. And Godfrey with the clearance. Okay, Young's throw to James. Back to Young. Maguire. Gets it back from Mascherano. Switches it for Lingard. Lingard can bring it forward and will. Back to Dalot. He gets it back from Lingard. Lingard again. Low cross across the middle. Martial. Back to Pogba. It's blocked. But Martial had been offside anyway earlier in the move. And Martial's picked up an injury. Foot injury. He'll have to come off. So we'll bring on Marcus Rashford for our final sub. Dalot down the line. Oh, he's given it back to Norwich. I guess they kicked it out. Closer to Godfrey. Amadou. Aarons. Bringing it forward over the halfway line. Down the line for Roberts. Gets the better of Young. Roberts' cross is blocked though by Mascherano, who keeps it in as well. Here's Maguire. Young. Young with the clearance to no one. Godfrey for Norwich. Here's Leitner. Buendia. Pukki. Cantwell goes for goal, but it's straight at De Gea. A yellow card now for Roberts. Heiser now on for Roberts. "20 minutes to go. It's looking like a 0-0. Now 10. Come on, guys, please. Aaron's throw for Norwich. 3 minutes to go. Leitner to Amadou. Good one back by Ashley Young. And Young brings it forward. Finds Rashford, who's done nothing so far since he came on. But he gets into the box now. Shoots from a tight angle, but it's blocked by Closer, and it'll be a corner. Maybe he should have cut that one back. Young will take. Amadou heads it away. Maguire now to Young. Good turn. Kovalenko. Maguire. Mascherano. Looks for Kovalenko, but Heiser clears it. 5 minutes had it on. Come on, guys. Is there any desire left to win this one? It's a Norwich free kick. It's Leitner to swing it in. Godfrey's header across to Closer, and it's blocked, and that could have easily been Norwich winning it. It could still be. They've got a throw in. Oh, but James takes it off Leitner. Hope this is a good counter-attack. James going all the way down the left. Brought down for a free kick by Amadou. This has to be the last chance. Pogba will take it. He's taking his time. And Fairman catches it. Now it's going to be it, pretty much. Yep, it's another draw at home to Norwich. This has been an awful start to the season. 2 draws, 2 losses, just 1 goal in 4 games, and that was Victor Lindelof. Pogba gets a Man of the Match award. Don't really know what he did. Worst player was Roberts for them, I guess. This has been really bad. And Martial pulled ankle ligaments, 12 days to 2 weeks out. Lindelof was 1 away from 50 games. If that happens, we have to give Benfica 2.2 million. But yeah, another poor episode. Lost or smacked by Liverpool. The draw away at Chelsea wasn't too bad, I suppose. But drawing at home to Norwich, not good at all. Next time, after the international break, we face Southampton away. In the league, start our Europa League campaign at home to Borussia Mönchengladbach and play our Carabao Cup game against Gillingham. Hopefully we can at least get a couple of wins out of those games. But for now, I hope you enjoyed. The next stream of the next United stream will be tomorrow. So hopefully I'll see you there. If not, I'll see you whenever. Goodbye.